All right, we don't have much time. We should probably get to the D&D while we still have a little bit of daylight.
So, should I hand these out or what?
Yeah, let's hand out the character sheets if we could. For those of you who are first timers to Harmontown, Spencer is Dungeon Master Extraordinaire.
Thank you.
Who has the noble and ignominious task of trying to wrangle our drug and booze-addled brains into once a week trying to play the same campaign of D&D. Last week was Super Bowl. I was as drunk as I've been in Harmontown since last year when I was here at the Punchline.
Yeah, you were gone, man.
No. I was Steamboat Willie, baby. I was Boozy McTavish, and I would read my notes from last week, but they're in Sanskrit.
Okay, so Joel, you're this character named Chris de Burgh.
All right. He aside from being a rogue, he also created the song "Lady in Red." Wow, these notes suck. Fortunately, we have Spencer to recap for us what happened last week. Are you ready to go on that, Spencer?
Ready. Yay, Spencer. When we last met, our heroes had met with Lenev. This is why you don't build stuff up.
Liar.
No, you didn't. And then
the skeleton man from Tormod Tor. On the way to the city, Lenev began explaining the customs of the underworld, while Mulrain stabbed Quark for having too many hit points. After hearing a noise, Quark approached a battered hut, slaying its undead occupants and violating their corpses. Lenev led the gang into the broken city, past the crumbling walls, and into the forsaken chapel. There they met the 3 bone sages of Tormod Tor, who revealed to our heroes the location of the Tarragon of Virtue, high upon the floating Isle of Paradise. With the Tarragon, they could finally heal Chris de Burgh of his possession. But before the gang could leave, Lenem began spitting and cussing, demanding that the party be brought to justice for their crimes. The Bone Sages didn't seem so enthusiastic about this, but decided to enact the rites of Telum Varna. But what were the rites of Telum Varna? And how could our party escape? And what did it mean? Is it some sort of name or something? A historical figure? We'll find out tonight.
So you got all that, Joel? Yeah.
Spencer, one quick thing. What's the thing? The Tarragon of Virtue is on the floating Isle of Paradise, and they start invoking the rites of what?
Telum Varna.
Telum Varna?
Yeah, the Bone Sages, they're looking at you. And they're saying we have to enact these rites of Telum Varna. Telum Varna! Chains as black as night fire from the shadowy rafters, striking you in the chest and sending a cold, clammy pressure into your bodies. You feel claws gripping at your very soul as dark energy envelopes you. You see several silent figures hooded in black filing into the church, standing around you in a circle. Everyone in the church is also chained by these black chains.
I go into a barbarian rage and wrestle to try to get free of my chains.
Okay. Flying into a barbarian rage, you attempt to extricate yourself from the shadowy chains. That one would have fell off the table. You rip with all your might. You rip out the chain, and with it, your soul.
Oh, shit. I put it back in.
Rookie mistake. With the black chains.
Like
as you rip the chain out of your body, you feel yourself die, but as you slump forward into the chain that you ripped out of your body, your soul re-enters and you feel yourself live.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, my God.
All right, everybody, leave the chains until we figure out a better way.
What's it? Whoa, what happened?
Grandpa was there.
Did you fucking die?
My soul was gone, I think. I felt soulless.
What was different?
130 people got a joke before I did. I
I don't stab Mulrain.
Okay, so we're tethered with black Hellraiser chains that are tethered to our souls.
Yes.
Do I get experience points for restating that?
No.
Hey, Krista Berg, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I'm wondering why we're in a church.
It's because you've been possessed, Krista Berg, and we're trying to get the Tarragon of Virtue, which will release you from your possession.
Okay.
We're here to help you because you've been a real weirdo lately.
Should I do a different voice, or? I'm possessed. I'm real obnoxious when I'm possessed.
Well, Joel,
I'm a kind of goofy fucker. I'm possessed with fun. I'm coming towards you and waddling around the room. Oh, it's fun.
Well, this doesn't seem so bad.
Voice is identical to my dad's tickle voice.
I yell.
Oh, here it comes.
I yell to Lenev. Lenev, what the hell's going on?
Tell him, Varna. That's what's going on.
Hey, Lenev,
Yeah.
when I get out of these chains, I'm gonna fucking make your bones wish that their bones were broken. Fuck. Wait, give me a second. I'm threatening a skeleton.
Wait, okay.
I need to throw this to a road.
You're gonna wish.
You're gonna wish.
I'm gonna make your.
I'm gonna make
shit.
Your marrow
Because
quiver.
what don't they don't have muscles or meats?
Right.
I'm gonna lick. No.
I'm gonna lick. Hey, Lenev, when I get out of this, I'm gonna lick you on your bones.
Oh.
I use my bluff, and I look to Tup. What's one of the Toruk?
Tormod of Tor?
One of the skeletons. What's the skeleton? They're named the same
The
name.
Bone Sages?
Yeah,
Tor or
Tor.
Mod?
Tor.
Oh, that's right.
You guys
Thanks,
are
guys.
listeners.
Second Tor. I use bluff, and I look at Second Tor, and I say, hey, it's me from that class.
You're just trying to
look
use like
so-
Jonathan Silverman romantic comedy pickup techniques on them. Ashley from Roosevelt High.
Hey, wow, you really stayed thin. This is so uncomfortable because there's been a big mix-up. If you could just let this chain grasp off my soul, we can have a party. Roll it.
I did. The rights of Telum Varna cannot be shed so easily. Telum Varna!
What are the rights of Telum Varna?
It's this whole thing.
Hey, Tor and Mod.
Another Tor.
They look over.
I'm not gonna pretend that I know you guys, but I will double the offer on the party if you let these chains off, if you know what I mean. And I press my tongue on the inside of my cheek to simulate the head of a dick. And I explain to them that if my hands were free, I would take the left one and encircle the hand the width of a shaft near the opening of my mouth, so and move it in tandem with the tongue movement, so that the net result was the appearance that I was rubbing a dick, just washing my mouth with a dick, just rubbing a hard dick.
Johnny was a bird dog. He really got it on with
But
dudes.
I explain that to them
He got
verbally,
it
and I'm
on with
saying,
dudes.
like, if you let me go, like, I'm yours.
They look at you and they're like, again, cannot be shed so easily.
Somebody explain to me the rights of Telum Varna.
Well, Telum Varna shall watch over us all, and may sinners be shackled in darkness. The ceremony will begin soon. Will the guilty party please step forward?
I step forward.
Well then.
Hey.
That's literally never worked before.
Hey, guys. I only deal with honesty. And, yeah, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of wanting to have a party. And I take my stomach and I go back like I've been hit in the stomach, but I do it in a way that it's like a dick. I'm like, you can put your dick in my belly.
Wait, what?
Put your dick all the way in my belly. I like gyrate like there's a dick in my belly, and then I look to my friends and I give them
No, you had to one up my mouth thing. I understand. Right. There's only one thing bigger than a mouth, and that's your whole stomach. Yeah.
And second tour, my belly button's tight.
I'm Krista Berg, and I wasn't here tonight.
You guys know that like boners aren't really bones. Like skeletons don't have dicks.
No, but
well, I'm sure they have phantom dicks. I'm
by
sure.
You saying that, we've achieved a connection because you can tell that we're trying to give you a boner. We never said that.
Oh no, that was me, the dungeon master.
Oh, well,
it's just been bothering me.
What are you backseat playing?
That's all. Like, yeah, kinda.
So if you were playing, you wouldn't try to give them a boner.
I mean, I mean,
don't stop there. Tell us what you do.
I might try it once, and then, if it didn't work, I wouldn't try it again.
That's not how you get boners, man. Like if people stopped at the first attempt, the species would be extinct. Like the first person that ever tried to get a person to have a boner, used a leaf. And it didn't work.
You think the first
they
boner
used two
was
leaves
attempted?
and they got a boner, hence 7 billion people.
Hey, Spencer, I'd be kind of offended. There's a man trying to train you in on how to have a boner.
That's what I'm saying. You don't use leaves. What are you talking about?
That's my point, too. You're just making my point.
Statistically, someone in this room has a boner.
Liar!
Jeremy's boner.
That's the only song about a guy singing about another guy's dick. Jeremy's boner.
Oh, he has a turgid penis inside the pocket of penis.
To find it.
Tell him, Varna, or Bone Sages, what is she accused of? Why?
Penis flow. Heart is rock inside my pants. Oh, in the 90s, all you had to do was eat the mic. It'll sound like you were singing about a boner.
I take my mighty great sword and try to sever my chains. Because this time I think it won't steal my soul.
Well, you
steal my soul.
Just son of
You severed the chain, and yeah.
What?
You sever the chain, and it just kind of drops to the floor and evaporates. You see the end that's on your side, shall we say? It starts slowly disintegrating towards your body. And if you looked at it, it looks like it might take about 10 minutes to finish dissolving. And the guys
chain
just
time,
kind of look
sure.
at you. They're like, I guess you could do that. That's not a good idea.
I start running around in circles nervously.
All right, that happens.
Can I do something? Let me know when I can do something.
Anybody could do anything they want.
I want to reduce myself. I have reduce person.
Okay.
This is my go-to for getting out of.
That happens. You're smaller.
Yeah, so I get out of the chains.
No. No, you're not like chained up. You have a chain going into your chest. It's like stabbing up in there. Into
Guys,
your souls.
I got a 10-minute fuse that's going to steal my soul, and it's like I'm a soul bomb right now.
I coughed to cover up me saying that I was guilty, and I try to cut off my chains with my sword. I'm the guilty one. And then I try to cut off my...
You don't quite have as much success as Quark does. You clash into it. I don't know what you do with chains. You slice into it, but it just plinks off.
No, I'm possessed. Can I read my chart if I'm possessed?
Wait, read your chart?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it says here I have the power, a weapon of sap.
Yeah, sap.
I think I'll use that.
What do you want to use it on?
I'll squirt it on the skeleton.
It's not like syrup. It's not like tree sap.
Well, you don't know that.
No.
It's a weapon, like a thing you whack somebody.
It just means that you fall victim to a lot of old-timey pranks.
Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna not use my weapon yet. Then, if it's not sap, I don't want to play.
So,
all right, fuck you, gaseous form.
Okay.
Gaseous what?
What do you say? Gaseous corn?
All right, fuck
It
you,
is not.
gaseous corn. No, gaseous form. I'm casting gaseous form. You know, it turns me into like a fart.
You do that. You become a gaseous form.
The one who cast it blasted.
Gaseous. Not gaseous.
The chain is still going into your gaseous form, and you see like a lighter glowing cloud inside of your cloud.
That's your soul, man. Chain still got your soul, Jack. I'm running around because I have a 10-minute fuse on my chest, and I start running looking for exits or any sort of egress.
For some reason, you can't seem to break the barrier of standing hooded figures ringing you. Oh, yeah.
I do a cleave flaming sword attack through the hooded figures around me.
All right. If your sword cuts them at all, it doesn't seem to have any effect. It slices through it as easily as if they were a gaseous form.
It's embarrassing.
Guys, we're running along. We got to bring us into the station.
Mod speaks up. Mod speaks up.
No, he doesn't.
Now tell him Varna is happening. I already said that. You must elect a defendant.
Me.
All
I'm
right.
the defendant. Do it.
It's not like a defendant in the other usage of the terms. It's more like a defense attorney, really.
I defend myself.
All right. If you shall be the defendant, then tell him Varna shall continue.
Varna shall continue. Wait, why are you telling me what to say?
I wasn't.
I am the defendant, and I defend myself. I am the guilty party.
Prepare your case, then.
All right.
I don't know.
What is my crime?
That's not
Being
how this
here?
works.
Okay, all right. Okay.
I'm still just running around stabbing gaseous people around the room.
That's still not doing it.
All right. I put cardboard paper on Leviticus's head.
Leviticus?
And
Lenev.
boy, what a mistake. Laverne deserved more. I have a horse.
Jesus.
And I will do anything to protect this crew. We are on a journey searching something. And I want... Sorry?
Own it or apologize.
Fuck you! I'm on my way to murder the shadow in the crowd.
Wow.
I shall not apologize. My mother was a balloon. I love popsicles. Let's have a party. I'll go underground.
I run
and
up and pull
we'll
the chains
gather,
out of her chest. As hard as I can, I pull her chains out. And I put my bag of nuts in her mouth. I have an actual bag of nuts.
I cast mirror image.
Yeah.
And so there's another version of me on the other side of the room.
There's 4 more versions of you.
But one of them steps forward and says, "All right, that will do." I think they've learned their lesson.
And then we all wink, and then we all jump in the air and high five.
Set them free, and let's proceed.
You say those things. But, yeah.
I start swallowing my rope.
Okay.
I use one of my other mirror image guys to go like, "Don't believe him." And then the guy he's talking about goes like, "Fuck you," and he's like, "No, fuck you." And the other guy goes like, "I hate skeletons," and I go, "Vagadosh boogabosh," and the other one just goes away, and I go like, "You're welcome. Now that I've taken care of your enemy, the guy that hates skeletons."
And I look at Second Tour and I open my eyes real wide and I say, "Cashew." shoo. And then I take a little nap.
All right, what's the result of all that? Come on.
The first Tor, he looks on you with kindness, but the other two are very clearly not buying this.
Why?
Like Doug Benson is backstage going, I had a 10 o'clock show. I was supposed to.
No, Doug Benson's backstage going, yeah, I get it.
He's the only one.
Finishes Harmon. Big closing monologue by Sharpie to end the show.
No pressure.
These shackles fasten my wrists, and these chains go into my soul. But there's something more powerful than wrists, more valuable than souls. And I refuse to tell you what it is. Because usually when someone talks about something more valuable, it usually comes down to something like the soul. But
I
in this
have a
case,
moral, and it's 1 in the shit, 2 in the pits. No, don't end on that. Don't end on that.
try to force an ending.
I tried to force an ending.
You prompted him for a monologue.
Ray of Frost that does 0 to 4 damage. Avenger, attack! Scrap! I have a hawk.
Yeah, what's he attacking?
Patriotism.
It hits.
All right.
Patriotism takes 7 damage.
How much more time do I have on the fuse in my chest?
Like 9, a lot, most of the time.
Okay. Come on, Harmon.
Can you speed it up? Can you make it like 2 minutes?
You son of a bitch.
Because I've lost my mind, I pick up my sword and I stab myself in the throat.
Yeah, I'm going to off myself too.
Cliffhanger! Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Thank you so much, San Francisco.
San Francisco.
That was one doozy of a show. I want to thank Jeremy for coming up, Eva for making things the most complicated and wonderful of all time, Spencer Crittenden, Aaron McGaffey, everybody. Our good friend Joel Hodgson.
Come to my show.
Riffing myself a new one at the Brava Theater tomorrow night, everybody.
Yeah, go to Joel's show. And thanks to those 2 kids that brought me the little tiny bottle of Kettle One. That was nice of them. I can't remember their names. Oh, is that you guys? Thank you.
Thank you all. You guys are wonderful. Let's go find a nice place to go have a drink and convene with one another, shall we?
Yeah.